All right, folks, here she is with much fanfare, the #1 ranked strawweight contender. And there's no debate as to who is the #1 contender in this division. She has earned this title shot, richly deserving. Now, of course, we see what she can do with it.
Yes, she's earned it. I mean, she's taken the long route. Nothing's been given to her. And she said that she would not change anything. She wanted to make sure that she was prepared to not only get here, but become the champion of the world. She believes that her skills are ready. She believes that her mind's ready, body's ready. She's ready to go and feels that by the end of the night, she will be the world champion.
Perhaps the biggest issue is just that the champion she is facing is otherworldly, has been on a serious run, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. So try to dethrone her here tonight. All right, folks, here we go. The UFC strawweight champion, and some would argue the best pound-for-pound women's mixed martial arts athlete in the world today. All of that being said, the magnitude of this challenge and this challenger is not lost on the incumbent.
No, it's not lost on her. She recognizes what's in front of her. She knows that this is going to be a tough fight. But she assured us that she has not left any stone unturned. She has trained hard. She has been thorough. She has been diligent. She has done everything to ensure that she keeps her belt at the end of the night.
And she's not cocky, right? It's a confidence, there's an underlying humility, and it's a mental fortitude that candidly not a lot of fighters have. She's got it in spades, and we'll see if she can remain the hunted with a successful defense tonight. Well, so much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape now for this strawweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Mackenzie Dern. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Tatiana Suarez.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, early round action here, and it has been amazing to watch the star power increase for one Mackenzie Dern. There was a time when she had negative emotions about mixed martial arts training, not anymore. Now she is on a definite strawweight championship trajectory, and she said if she can take this opponent down, ideally submit her in short order, there will be no denying her as this division's #1 contender. Man, she looks ambidextrous as she lands that combination.
Oh, guillotine here!
Oh, looked pretty tight to me, but she got out. Oh, how good is her submission defense there?
This is a terrible position.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Suarez is in half guard. Nicely done.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Great defense to stay safe.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Standing over her opponent and landing a nice combination of strikes, so Dern's going for a choke. Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in tight.
A lot of pressure on this choke, John. Very tense moment for her opponent. She's got the arm triangle locked in. What she's got to do now is get forward pressure keep her hands locked tight, drop her chest, and find a submission.
Oh, huge kick. Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Lands to the body there. Trying to kick the leg out. Under a minute to go.
Guillotine jump. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, she's going hard in the paint for the finish now. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Oh, look at this. She's got her in the crucifix.
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in. Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Round two next.
Great round. We know what's going on. She can't handle the ground and pound. So what are you going to do this time?
All right, so big round for her there. Not much wasted motion when it comes to the ground strikes. DC, take us through the highlights.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, when you watch someone that is so well-versed at ground and pound fighting, it is a joy to watch, especially for a guy like me. She did a great job of truly knowing exactly where she needed to go. She does not go crazy with strikes. She finds the correct time to throw them, and she makes every single one of them count.
All right, let's get to round two. Strong straight left there.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
She's got that single collar on the clinch now.
Big double leg line change.
Dern's got her head going to the guillotine now. Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Oh, she bails on the sub.
Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success. Big ground and pound. That was a slick transition.
Ooh, she could get the submission here.
Oh, right into mount.
Hey, elbow.
Ooh, she's going for a submission attempt again.
That submission looks tight.
Submission defense as she gets out. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet. Great job landing that top position.
Huge elbow there. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. Suarez is right back to the full mount.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, good ground and pound here. Suarez is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter. Nice.
Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. Going for a submission. Ooh, she might have the submission.
She's got a lot of tricks to get you stuck in that position.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
You gotta keep going out there, keep doing the same thing. Stick to the plan, stick to the...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Nice job defensively.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Trying to set up a submission now.
Oh, now it's getting tight.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
All right, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point here.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted. She's stepping over the mount here.
Constantly a moving target.
And now she has her back.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Dern's in half guard. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, she's going for the arm bar here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. Oh, wow.
Oh, great submission defense. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. All right, she's got north-south position now. Dern's back in full mount. All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this. Oh, looks like she's working on a triangle here, DC. Her opponent not the tapping type, but she could be submitted here short.
She could be submitted. And if you don't want to tap, you're going to sleep.
Right.
Because it doesn't take that long for that triangle to really be sunk in and put you out and shut your lights off. And that is a good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point.
Nice defense.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5 is now underway, and now is the time, DC, where the endurance, the cardio, and the overall skills of these women figures to be tested.
Yes, both levels will be tested at the skill level, but also the mental level, the emotional level. It takes a lot to get through round 4 and 5, as both of these women are going to have to ace the test if they want to get their hand raised at the end of the night.
Single leg takedown. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot unparalleled success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Nice positional control here. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. She's got her back now.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. Well, she just ate another, attempting a choke now. Oh, that is wicked tight. She might have it. All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision. And you can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up the position to try to chase a submission.
Oh, big shots from the top. Dern's right back to the full mount here. Under 90 seconds to go.
Oh.
She's moving her head pretty good on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these shots. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Suarez is back in full guard now. Oh, nice strike on the ground floor. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop!
She can't stop anything. This next round.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it. She is so dominant from the top position.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight. Nice pass.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
She's brutal in the ground and pound. And now she can see the effects of that last big shot.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC. Dern's trying for a submission here. Ooh, she's got the arm locked in tight.
She's got it set up. She's in position now.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived. Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. So look at this, DC. She's got her in rubber guard. I know we've seen a lot of Eddie Bravo pupils employ this with pretty good success in the UFC. What are you trying to do, though, here if you're that fighter?
If I'm in the rubber guard, I'm trying to really slow you down and hope that you make a mistake so I can get off one of those submissions that will always keep you on the highlight reel. A go-go plata, an omoplata, just things that we don't see much, but when they happen, everybody loses their mind.
Stop.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Mackenzie Dern.
Well, there's nothing quite like that moment for a UFC athlete when you first don that UFC gold. That is her reality tonight. Congrats to the new strawweight champ.
Congratulations to the champion of the world. Take it in. Take a moment to realize you are